Start recording. Okay, here's a long promised video about Virt-Manager, how to pass through a folder. I'll click it away for the moment. So here's my machine. And that's a dzmelinux machine, and I think I used here also Trixie, Lilidog. So if you go in your manager here like this, I think I did it like that. Nope. I always get stuck. So I just double click. Oh yeah, I double click on it. That's the easiest, right? So then you go in first here. I added hardware. Where is it? Storage. What did I do? File system. Yeah, that's the one I passed through. And it looks like this. Driver, virtiofs. Then my home path. So I started with home, Dirk, that's my username of course, videos, dzmelinux, that's the one I always pass through, everywhere. And I just went here through browse, right? That's how I got him. The target path, you have to see it like a mount point, like on Proxmox, right? So the target path, or mount point, is dzmelinux. Okay, so that's what we put in. If you want to do it the easy way, I mean this is easy too. You can go on XML, source is your home, the dzmelinux, the one you want to share, the folder of your main system, the host. And then target, that is your mounting point, that's dzmelinux. Huh? So you can do it there too. Because that's how I changed, for example, if you go here in OS information, I think it was. No, I think an overview. Let me have a look. Yeah, here. So because it puts this in libvirt blah blah blah, and I copied my whole thing here back into my home folder, home dirk Virt-Manager, right? If you go here and Virt-Manager VMs, that is a Debian Q file, right? So, and that's the thing. Look, it shows 110 gigabyte. If you right click on it in properties, it shows you the real side on the system, 6.8 gigabyte. In a moment I try to copy it, it wants to copy 110 gigabyte. So what I will try later is, if I can get this with Pika backup, transferred without becoming 110 gigabyte. And that's what I appreciate on VirtualBox. It doesn't do that. If you have, let's say, 6 gigabyte used of your 110 gigabyte virtual drive, it only gives you 6 gigabyte on the hard drive, right? It does this here too, even though it tells 110. But having said this, if I copy it, let's say if I want to copy it on the server, it wants to copy 110 gigabyte. And VirtualBox doesn't do it. If it's 6 gigabyte, you copy 6 gigabyte, finished. It still can expand, right? Like QCow could do. Well, this is what I got for now. Alright, we click this away. So that's how I changed my path, right? So I just went here in source file, home dirk, Virt-Manager, -vms and /debian, the QCow file. And I could put it in a sub file folder, like call it dzmelinux, right? It would be the same. So let's just do that, right? So we go in sooner again, in my Virt-Manager, and I call the folder dzmelinux, right? So I call it like that. Now I move this one, cut. I hope it's not doing funny. No, we do use copy. I don't trust that. I see, no, I don't move it. I don't trust it because I don't want to have it blown up. Let's make the video first before we do any funky things here. Because that's what I said in the other video too, right? These are the videos I haven't uploaded when things went pear-shaped. And the last video about Pika backup and everything, it's kind of exploring. It came all up. It's very much important though to see it in the middle and the end, because there's some good stuff coming. And that just comes up when you play around with it, when you find obstacles, right? That's how I add them in the video. So yes, they get sometimes long, but trust me, this is much better for your brain than, I don't know, 30 seconds TikToks, because I'm not kidding, they destroy your focus. You got to be able to watch something longer. And I hope I make it a little bit somewhat entertaining, but also useful, right? We try this later here, so we're not playing around with that yet. So, but now we know, yeah, we can add it in here in XML, but you have to, it will tell you have to switch it on or something here, somewhere. And in details, you just go here, the browse, put the folder you want to share, call a target point, and it virtiofs. So then I cancel that, click, oh no. Oh, I'll just go here and I fire it up now. Ching! And I do it full screen. Then I press enter. Because, you know, you can manually mount this folder, but who wants to do this all the time? So you put it in your fstab one time, and you will see on the internet there are tons of tutorials which just doesn't work. That just, I don't know, people do these things and they don't try them out, I think, or maybe they're older and don't work because of that. Because if I go now here, that's my virtual machine, you can see the wallpaper is different. Oh, yeah, look, I always leave that in. I have to take that out. So the file system, dzmelinux, and that is my shared folder. See, here are the videos I'm recording, and that should be this one here. Yeah, that's what I'm recording now. Yeah. Okay, there is some action going on upstairs. I hope I can make the video and finish this. So, having said this, did I not put that here? Yes, I did. So Virt-Manager folder, that's not the one. Okay, that's the one. Because, you know, it's try and error, because you go to the tutorials online and people tell you and it works, and then you try out and it just doesn't. So you can see I tried many, many ways, never worked. So you go on your terminal. I mean, this is I put them all in the description. This is how you mount it manually, right? And that's the line. Can I make it bigger? Oh, yeah, of course I knew this. So now you can see something, right? So sudo mount -t virtiofs dzmelinux, that's our mounting point. And where? At dzmelinux, in home dzmelinux. That makes it come out as dzmelinux here, right? It's in home dzmelinux. Okay, the way it looks like, we have to go, usually you go in terminal. And then, of course, no, that's not the one. We go sudo nano /etc and fstab, I think. Let's figure it out. Yeah, worked. Great. So, okay, now we make this big too. Of course, you come in here. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. I didn't do it. And you can't prove it. So this is what's all in, right? This is your hard drive, this UUID, that's your swapping drive. And see, I tried here different versions, 9p, transvert, they're all rubbish, they don't work, don't trust me on this. So this is the thing you want to add in exactly as it is into your fstab. Yeah, mounting point, without any special things, just a folder name where you want to have it mounted. And then the path where does your file, your folder come from, that is in my home directory, in my username, and I called it also dzmelinux. I could call it whatever I want at this point, but it will show up in this guest system as dzmelinux, because that's the mounting point in the guest system. That's the path I'm passing through from my host system. And then you put in virtiofs, virtio file system. Then, and there was tabs, right? It's always tab in between. So you got your mounting point tab, then you put your path tab, virtiofs tab, defaults, tab 0, and then you go Alt X and Y usual, and then it's saved. And then you can go, let's say, sudo mount -a, I think it is. Yeah, and it would mount it. Yeah, it might tell you to system reload or something like that. Does it show here? Do I have it here? No, of course not. But it will show you in case you have to do system reload something. And then you got it mounted. This is the whole trick. Yeah, there's not much to do. This is just what it is. So this will be a short video because this is just that. And yeah, I just show you what I mean here, just for the giggles of it. So if I go in Suna, I want to see first if I can move it. I have to go in VirtualBox Manager and this, so I click this away. The next Suna open. And I will just see if I can move it. So I'm holding the right mouse clicked and use the left shift button. It did it. Okay, if you move it, it seems to be okay. Yeah, properties. 6.8 gigabyte on disk. But if I want to copy it, let's say I copy it into public. Look what it's going to do. And I have only 126 gigabyte. Look, 2 gigabyte of 110. This is absolute outrageous. This must not happen. See, 54 minutes. So this will really not. You see, 6 gigabytes already finished. So we know now it's not working. I have no clue how that works, and I don't want. I mean, this is where I appreciate. I do appreciate from Virt-Manager. It's much faster in booting up and operating. So it's pretty neat. But this is a no-go. This is can't be, right? You see, that's from my old video here about Pika and Borg mate and stuff. So, yeah. You know what? We're just trying this out now. We can use Pika backup. Here it is. Boink. I don't have any backups here. I thought I had. This is my laptop. No, I think. Oh yeah, I did virtual machine on my other computer. So setup backup, create new repository. Let me see, because I'm the lazy guy, right? I'm always taking the easy way out and in. Recent. Virt-Manager, SS password. That's the one. So here's my guest thing. But I wanted to have it copy. Promote location, create one, so paste. But it goes into Pika. And I want to call it Virt dzmelinux. Then I know this is dzmelinux. That is my virtual machine purely to upload videos to YouTube. Because I don't want to have any YouTube, Facebook, TikToks, nothing of social media, nothing from all these big spy companies I want to have on my computer. So it goes in the virtual machine, that's sandbox, and I should be all right. So I got that in, Pika Virt dzmelinux. Okay, I should be able to do this. Do I need a password? Actually not, but if I'll just say no. Let's see. Oh, I put no, I don't need a password. Let's see. Continue. It gives me anyway an error because it doesn't have access to the keychain. So okay. Now I don't want to have home, but I do want to have my Virt-Manager VM. Oh, I can say dzmelinux. Alright, so I'll just do that. Click. I got that. And then I can say backup now. You got to do it. Okay, without password, it's not complaining here. That's good. Oh, I can click this away. And this file is usually on an SMB share without password. So I've got easy access. Whenever I install something, I can just go and click, and I have it. But I also have it. Oh dear me. I hope the recording is okay-ish. It's also that, yeah, I think that's just for sound, not for microphone. I've played here on the knob for my headset. That's also on my next cloud, right? So if I download my next cloud, it's all there. On my next cloud, it always comes down adding user to VirtualBox, how to install VirtualBox, how to install Virt-Manager. Yeah, I should make a video how to install Virt-Manager, like here on Lilidog, because that is trouble. If you're still here and you have Lilidog and you have an Nvidia graphic card, I'll show you that while this is updating. It's actually very easy. I must say that is the first Debian installation where it's actually easy. So we go into our Synaptic. I did this on a different computer. I have an HP desktop, a small one with a, I think 1070 Nvidia. And I went here and I said Nvidia. And you have to look for not just anything. You know, anything never works. Bumblebee, I need that for my other laptop because it has this cursed graphic card. So you have to go to Nvidia. Where are we here? Come on, you got to do it. Oh yeah, look, here it comes. Inside Nvidia alternative. No. Nope. Full. Nvidia driver full. That's the one I just installed with Synaptics. I think. Yeah, I think I used Synaptics. And I let it do its thing patiently. And then I rebooted and I had a working system. So that is pretty neat, isn't it? I like the idea of it. So that's how it installed without any trouble for me, the Nvidia driver. So, and if you don't update, you shouldn't get any trouble so quickly. Because Nvidia is usually the one who's giving you a black screen. Right? So that's just a little bonus. That now you know how to do it. It's pretty easy. Because it works. That's why it's easy, right? I hope they're not updating it in the future, because then you can still have it running. But look at that. It says 13, 14, 15%, 2 hours left. That doesn't make sense, right? If I have 20%, so I think it calculates the 110 gigabyte it says on the hard drive, but the percentage tell me it's much faster. Look, this is already 20% done, so 20%, that would be 20 gigabyte or something. I don't know, we have to have a look later. So that it won't take 2 hours. Look at this, it's already a quarter gone, 25%. Now it says 60 minutes, so it's correcting itself. Okay. We just have a look, see how it goes. So now it's a third gone. So it's pretty neat. So, but we can say that really, truly, there is not a single system which is flawless, right? They all have their little hiccups. But I do like the pickup setup here. I really like it. It's pretty neat. I do not like that I have to kill it here with xkill to get it actually closed. And I do not like that it can't keep the password even though you set everything through. I will play around, I will figure it out, and then I make a video so that you can install your Pika FlatHub or Flatpak and it works as intended, right? So I installed it on Linux Lite on my virtual machine. There you can switch it off, that's totally fine, but if you use the password, you get the error, can't have access to the GNOME keyring. And I installed the GNOME keyring because my Nextcloud always asked me to log in. So I just installed the GNOME keyring, and then it didn't do it anymore. So I had to log one time in, I did 0 password into the keyring, and now it just fires up, never asking for anything anymore. It's doing all good. So, but for some reason, that FlatHub doesn't have access, and I will work it out, and then I'll make a video, show you guys how to do it, because it's a neat program for a desktop, right? I would even use it on, if they would put it in the Docker, I would run it. If you're really, I mean, if you're, how can I say this, a Proxmox guy, and if you have everything in virtual machines, you can just run a virtual machine with Pika on it, right? Why not? Yeah. I would love it to be in a Docker, but nobody does it yet. I hope somebody will one day. And we'll see. You see, here it goes. Virt-Manager, VMs, dzmelinux. I see, I called it only dzmelinux. Oh yeah, but it says Virt-Manager. Okay. I should have called it Virt dzmelinux. That's usually what I do. And I think I did it here, right? Didn't I? Yeah, dzmelinux Virt. Exactly as I said. Well, can't have it all, I guess. So let's go. Backup. Pika. So that is the shared folder where Pika backup is putting in. Oh, I have to move this over to, or can't. But I can move this over. See, here we got it. It's in desktop 2. Oh, by the way, if you have this Lilidog installed, Alt, Shift, and the keys. Desktop 3, desktop 4, yeah, left key goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll go back to 2, I think it was. So that's how I do it. And if you click here, that gets you also in a different desktop. It's just no separation, really. So I'll go back with Alt, Shift, and click, and there we go. I don't know if Alt letter works. Alt 3, no. Shift 3, no. Okay, but Alt Shift 4, no. So it has to be Alt Shift and then the arrow key for left and right. Successful. It did it. So does it give us any information? 9.1 terabyte. No, that doesn't tell you anything here. Let's go in archive. Lilidog, Dirk, name, 6 minutes duration. You see, this is never that big, because if we go in here now and say properties, Capacity 21.9 terabyte. Size 2.6 gigabytes. That makes sense. It's compressed. Yeah, that is a 6.8 gigabyte compressed and deduplication. And I mean, Borg did a good job, didn't it? 6.8. Just imagine this. That's not bad, no? Down to 2.6. And as a virtual machine. And Virt-Manager. So this way, now thanks to Borg, I can move it back and forward without bloating it up like crazy. So now Virt-Manager is okay again for me. It would have been totally useless to me if it bloats it up like it did, you know, when I copied it. It copied it back to the full size of the hard drive you give it. And that is not what I want. But if I can do it like I do it now, I can move it, or I can back up it with Borg, and this is totally okay now. Because now I can install Borg wherever I want, except on BSD. They might have it there, right? I don't know. But they will have any other Borg stuff. And then you can do it, right? All right, having said this, because they have water, and then you just copy this, because that you can copy now, and copy that on your local hard drive, because water doesn't support SMBs, right? Or you mount it on your GhostBSD operating system, let's say, or you just copy it over, whatever. Then you can still use water. I like the idea here that I can easily create and just copy paste my link in, and then it's all good, right? I copy paste that link in, and it's all working just fine. I love it. Pretty neat, very nice, love it. So, having said this, that was that. Pretty neat, no? So, that's the way you can use Virt-Manager without bloating the image. And what I showed you is how easy you can... Oh, yeah, I see it. This is the annoying part. I hate that. There you go. And in Linux Lite 7.8, you can click it away. It's just fine. But it still struggles with password. So I have to figure out how to make it go away properly here in Debian. And how... I will go first that it doesn't ask for the password. One thing at a time, right? So I will do that on Linux Lite. When I got this, I'll make a video from there, most likely. And then I have to figure out how to get Debian to let Pika back up to be properly shut down. Alright, that is that. It could have to do with that password, because you get that message that, oh, you can't have... I don't know. I don't know, we will see. I'll work it all out. And this is now a short video, because the other one is pretty long. I still hope it's all good, that you like it and watch it, and that is helpful. Now, I'll just upload this video, guys. I might not upload one special on the weekend. I will see. If I figure something out, then yes. Then I'll do it on Wednesday something. Usually I don't want to let you wait long, right? I just pop them out when they're ready. This one is ready, and it goes now. And I use my virtual machine from Virt-Manager. I have to make an installation video, because here on Trixie it's not just you install it and it works. So I do that on the other machine I have. I have Trixie there. I installed Nvidia driver, but I haven't installed Virt-Manager. So I will do this there. Not now, maybe tomorrow. And then, I don't know if I can do it this weekend. Otherwise I do it next weekend when I come back from camping. Okay, guys, this is it. Have a good time. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy your life. Stay away from propaganda. Don't let them get you grief. Enjoy your life. Go into nature. See friends. Have a cup of coffee. Talk about nice things. Try things out on your computer. It gives you some success feeling, right? Dopamine or whatever that's called. All right, guys. See you then. Bye-bye.